Okay, fellow investors, I won't call you boys and girls this week. And I just learned a good lesson about turning my cell phone off while I'm doing this, because it rang in the middle of when I was almost done doing it once before. What a month. What a month. This is July was the most successful month in the stock market in 22 years. Amazing, amazing. We're up like 12% in the last 10 days. This outfit, by the way, that I'm wearing, I hope you like it. The cufflinks and everything. It's part of my costume. I just got the role of Jeremiah Sylver, attorney. Kind of a Denny Crane type, high-profile attorney, but not with the Denny Crane kind of a personality in Boston Legal, if you're not familiar with who Denny Crane is. High-profile mob kind of a lawyer in a gangster nighttime soap. A bunch of young gangsters, mostly black, working out of a club in Jacksonville called the Jacksonville Pussycat Lounge. And of course they're going to need this lawyer from time to time, because if he's memorable enough to make it back for more appearances. But in the first episode I will be defending the stripper who didn't do it. So that'll be a lot of fun. Of course, on the audition, on the callback, which I thought was when we'd be working together, I actually blew it totally. I went totally blank, something that and I couldn't recover. I could not recover, which is either I'm getting old or it's something new for me. But at any rate, they chose me for the role anyway, which just astounded me, amazed me. All right, July was the most successful month in 22 years. We are up 12% in like 10 days. Couple of things I'd like to talk about. One of the real screamers that I've been telling you about is DDR. DDR, I bought it, you go back and check the old webcast, but it was just probably 3 months ago. Up 143.91% in just about 3 months. That is very good. It also split, for every 100 shares, it's split and gave you 132 shares, I believe. I can't see it right now. My video thing is covering it up. But and in addition to that, it also pays a 15.70% dividend quarterly, not monthly. I like it when the cash register rings once a month, but that doesn't happen here. But at any rate, a very, very successful stock. It currently is $5.61. I think it's going to be a $30 stock like it was a little over a year ago. Again, I just think it's going back there. Anyway, Bank of America. Those fine folks at Bank of America. In my Walter Mitty kind of a mind, I figured that they owe me about $350,000. When I had to repossess the building, I needed to do a bridge loan with them for a lot of money. They were sure, no problem, and I had 90 days to solution the problem. After about 60 of those 90 days, they informed me that they weren't making that kind of loan anymore, and then they made an identical loan at a better interest rate to the doctor who bought the property from me. I wasn't actually selling the property. He contacted me. I was going to lease it out, but I would have had trouble without the bridge loan. I would have lost it all. So I had a very short time to solution that problem. And then when they took over Countrywide, they said their stock was worth $27 a share. It actually opened that day at $23 a share. And they said that Countrywide, they agreed to pay $7 and something for Countrywide, and they actually sent out a notification, went to my P.O. box in South Florida, so I didn't get it until after the fact. And it was my fault for not keeping an eye. It was on the web. I should have seen it, that they actually paid like $4 and something for it. Anyway, I lost $10,000 when the market opened. I was mad as a wet cat, and I checked with my brokerage house. They told me that they were given the prices. I said, by who? And they said Bank of America. So I called up or wrote letters to the Bank of America lawyers and raised heck with them, and they basically blew me off. Now don't forget, this was before anybody knew that anything wrong ever happened in the stock market. I mean, things just couldn't happen. Bernie Madoff kinds of things couldn't happen. Well, when Ken Lewis got the boot from an investor lack of confidence, I sent them back another email, and because I had said, time would tell. You don't go around screwing your investors. And so I've been, so I decided that I would make the money back off of them, and I've been trading their stock ever since. By the way, when it went to down to 18, after I was given $23 and they claimed it was 27, and it went on down to 18. Well, it went back to 35.50. I sold it, made money, and I've been buying and selling it ever since, figuring that they owe me a lot of money, and that's my way of making it back off of a Bank of America. It's up 45.35% in the last few months. I think I bought that stock at the end of January, so it's got about a 5-month run anyway on that to make that kind of money. But that's not bad money for 5 months. I'm very pleased with that. The RZ that I keep telling you I just love, shouldn't get emotional about stocks, but I just think that one's going to go. It hasn't made any money yet, but hopefully that will change. We have to demand 100-mile-per-gallon Hummer-type vehicles. I want it in a custom van. I'm looking at some on eBay right now that are going for auction that are diesel-powered and things like that, but got every option known to man, including cut glass booze containers for like your bourbon and the old stuff, the bar stuff, the fancy cut glass crystal kind of decanters against a background of a mirrored thing. I just love that gaudy stuff. So I don't know. I may have to look at this van. Anyway, July is closed. We are up, and I think we're going up further. And then about a year and a half out, I'm a little worried about long term. So happy investing. I've gone over my 5-minute time limit at 7, and now back to you.